are a lot of all-electric pickup trucks that are charging into the industry right now, but is the 2024 Chevrolet Silverado EV the best in the biz? Let's find out. I'm Motor City Maggie. Hit that like button, leave a comment, and subscribe so you don't miss any of my automotive content. This is the all-new Chevy Silverado EV. Let's get into it. So the Chevy Silverado EV is going to be manufactured in Hamtramck, Michigan at Factory Zero. This is going to be the same manufacturing facility as the Hummer EV and the Sierra Denali EV. So let's get into the specs because I know that's what everybody cannot wait to hear. All right, we are producing with the Chevy Silverado EV 664 horsepower and over 780 pound-feet of torque. This is going to allow you to tow up to 10,000 pounds with a 1,300 pound payload. So impressive, and this is certainly going to be not only a gorgeous, functional, impressive truck, but is also going to be a work truck that can give you a lot of capability when you need it. So there are going to be two different trucks at launch. It's going to be the RST, which is this model here, and starts at $105,000. The second model is going to be fleet only, and that starts at under $40,000. Those two models will debut in late 2023. Other models will come out to consumers, including a work truck and a Trail Boss edition. So there will be a wide range of price options with the new Silverado EV. Let's talk about the front end design. Of course, you'll notice that it looks different from a typical pickup truck. It's because it doesn't have that big beefy front grille, because it doesn't need a large heat exchanger. It doesn't need all of that heat exchange because there is no large combustion engine underneath the hood. So instead, we will have an E-trunk or a frunk. Now let's take a look at how big this space is. I am really impressed. It looks like I could fit about 2 full-size pieces of luggage in here. I would definitely take this vehicle on a road trip. It's great because you could have all of your tools and gear loaded up into the bed of the truck, but then you could also have additional storage underneath the frunk or the front trunk. You could also fit a small stroller, a diaper bag, and basically anything you need, anything you want to hide away is going to fit perfectly inside of this frunk. We even have, it looks like, a charging port right there. So there are going to be 10 charging ports throughout the Silverado EV, and it's really exciting because they can produce up to 10.2 kilowatts of power, and you can use this onboard power to charge another EV in an emergency situation or even charge your house. I'm obsessed with the way that the Chevy bow tie looks illuminated like this. I have always been a Chevy fan. I'm from Detroit. I'm from the Motor City. I have actually had 4 Chevy Malibus and they've all been white, okay? I went through a phase, I leased all 4 of them and it was a thing. So I have always been obsessed with the Chevy bow tie and it really stands out on the front of the Silverado EV. Let's take a look at this RST badge right here. It's kind of unique to see a badge for a trim level on the front end of a vehicle. That's pretty unique, and RST stands for Rally Sport Truck, if you didn't know. One of my favorite little Easter eggs that I've seen so far is this little Chevy bow tie that is in the side light reflector right there. I think it's so cute and a really nice touch. And then over here, we've got probably the biggest wheels that I've ever seen on a for-market vehicle. These are 24-inch wheels. Those are awesome. There also is an adaptive suspension that will allow you to lift your vehicle up 2 inches or lower 2 inches, which is really, really sick. So you're gonna look awesome with these 24-inch wheels. Okay, we've got our running boards here, and we've got the Silverado badge right here. Now, this is going to be specific for the Silverado EV with this E symbolizing that it is an electric truck. It's really unique. It's got the traditional blue, and yeah, it looks pretty cool. I'm loving it. All right, let's come along to the side, and we've got our black roof. We've got this two-tone body. We've got black wheel wells. This is where you're going to charge up your Silverado EV. It is going to be available to universally DC charge, and on that DC fast charger, you can actually charge up 100 miles in just 10 minutes. I'm absolutely thrilled to be sitting inside of the 2024 Chevy Silverado EV. Not too many people have gotten the chance to sit inside of it because it is a prototype and only a couple of them exist in the whole world right now. So this is a really big deal that I get an inside look. First of all, your eye completely goes to the big screens. We have panoramic screens. They are spreading across the dash, and I am blown away. First of all, we have the large 17-inch infotainment screen. Oh my gosh, the colors are so vibrant. It looks so clear. I love it. Next up, behind the steering wheel, we have an 11-inch multi-information display. Again, vibrant colors, very clear. I'm sure this looks great at night. And then behind that, we're going to have a 14-inch head-up display. So that's going to have even more of your pertinent information needed to drive the truck right in your eye line so you can keep your eyes on the road. Now we also have a digital rear view camera. So if you've got a lot of cargo blocking your view, you've got a lot of people, 3 people sitting in your second row of the cab, you're going to be able to clearly see a live camera feed of what is behind you. Now I'm seeing a lot of mixed media. We have kind of a two-tone interior. We've got this kind of bumpy material here, which is really nice. We do have some plastic, some cargo bins. The seats are a beautiful leather. They are two-tone, but the stitching is so unique because it is a red and blue stitching with this red piping, so we don't often see this type of beautiful seat design. But of course, this is the RST, so they're gonna pull out all the stops. All right, let's check out the center console. I do love this red and blue stitching across here. Popping it open, we've got a ton of space here, super functional, super useful. We've got a USB right here. We've got this bin with 2 cup holders, and this is a great space to throw your keys, to throw your sunglasses, whatever you need, and it slides back, and you have additional space right here, which I was told you can put a lunchbox, so that's great. And inside here, we've got more places to charge up. And check out this little Easter egg here. We've got it looks like a tractor and the Silverado EV. So a really cute little Easter egg there. All right, moving up, we've got all of our HVAC controls, both digitally, and we've got them here with some knobs. We've got one tuning knob here, and we've got some nice buttons on the steering wheel as well. I also really want to point out the single pane of glass. This is a fixed panoramic moonroof. It is just gorgeous. I love it. I also really love that the A-pillars and the ceiling of the vehicle are made out of this really beautiful suede. This is a pre-production prototype, so I'm not sure if that is an actual production material, but it is really, really nice. I like it. Also, I have to point out the seat belts. Come on, look at how cool that is. I've never seen a blue trim on a pickup truck seatbelt before. This is just giving us a little extra pizzazz and style. I'm in the second row of the Silverado EV, and I have a decent amount of headroom. I am 5'7", so keep that in mind. I have a ton of leg room, which is really, really great. And I feel like 3 equal-sized adults could comfortably sit in this second row. The only configuration of the Silverado EV is going to be the crew cab. So we do have the 4 big equal-sized doors. So every second row is going to get this ample leg room and pretty spacious feel. We also have heated seats in the second row, as well as 2 cup holders here. We also have more storage in the doors, seat back pockets, storage on the center. And I also want to point out that there is no hump for the center row passenger. So you've got a lot of space, and all of your passengers are going to be comfortable no matter where they sit back here. We've got another hidden RST right here in the rear door panel. Coming around to the back, you have the Silverado badge again on the back driver side with that blue E. You have the black bow tie badge and you have black piano black accents throughout the rear, plus the RST badge on the passenger side. Now, I'm going to bring in a special guest. This is Todd, and he's going to help me show off the different ways that you can use the multi-function gate. Now, he is folding it down. There are 6 different ways. If you pop it open here, this is going to allow you to use even more of the space, so it will extend the amount of space that you have in the bed of your truck. And how else can we show it off? Oh, excellent, very good. So now we got a really good look at the length of the bed, and having this up and also having the Midgate open, which I will show you in a minute, this will allow you to have over 10 feet that you can use to store all of your belongings in your pickup truck. This last position is going to help you reach in and be able to access the bed of your truck a little easier. I think that this multi-function tailgate is something that every single pickup truck should use. This is something that is so beneficial. Now, this step right here is so great because this is gonna help me get into the bed of the truck, and here I am. Oh, this is so great. I'm ready to tailgate. Somebody passed me a beer. I'm ready for the football games in the fall, and man, this is such a great truck. This is such a useful tailgate, and every pickup truck should have something like this. You can get an accessory called the kicker speaker unit, and you can have them installed into this area of the tailgate, and then you can really have fun with all your friends when you're camping, when you're tailgating, when you are just out in the parking lot having a good time. We have 6 charging ports here. On each side we've got 3, so 3 there and then 3 on the other side. So now I'm going to show you the functionality of the Midgate. Now, the Midgate right now has a 60-40 split. The 60 side is down, and the benefits of that are that you can still have a passenger sitting in the back seat while you are utilizing more of the bed space. And it's so crazy that you can actually put both sides down flat, not only the seats, but you can also remove that center bar and that window, and you have an incredible amount of space to use for your functional Silverado EV. This is a Motor City Maggie exclusive look at the 10 feet, 10 inches of cargo space you now have with the second row of seats folded down, the crossbar removed, and the window removed. This is unbelievable. I have never seen this much cargo space in a pickup truck before. So the guys are putting the Midgate back together. They put the second row of seats up, so it looks like that crossbar stays attached to the second row of seats when you put them down. And I can't believe how easy it is to reinstall that rear window. And done. So here is the walk-up mode for the Chevy Silverado EV. It is greeting you, it is saying hello, and it is just such an awesome way for your truck to recognize that you are the owner. Now let's take a look at the walk-away mode. So when you lock up your truck, you walk away, it's gonna say goodbye. And this is what it looks like when you are charging your Silverado EV. It is really cool. It's got these blue lights that are blinking to let you know that you're charging this bad boy up. So what do you think? Is the 2024 Chevrolet Silverado EV the king of the EV pickups? You let me know in the comments. Thanks so much for watching Motor City Maggie. Make sure you leave me a like and a comment and subscribe so you don't miss any of my automotive content. Until next time, motor on. Bye.